Today, I thought we'd start to take a little bit of a look at some of the new weapons coming to Battlefield 4 in the near future. Within the CTE, the community test environment, DICE recently added textures to those new weapons, which were missing when they were first introduced, and since they now look and function like proper weapons, I thought we'd take a little bit more of an in-depth look into them. So first up is rather a unique one, much more so than any of the others that we're seeing in this Weapon Crate DLC. This is the Mare's Leg. Now you might think that's a bit of a funny name, and I'd agree with you, but there is a reason for it, which I'll explain right now. The Mare's Leg is the name given to the customised Winchester 1892, as I'm so told, and this was given to the weapon by Steve McQueen in a 50s TV series called Wanted Dead or Alive. Now I had to do a bit of internet searching for that one. I had absolutely no idea why it was called the Mare's Leg, but quite a cool reason, I think. In the episode, he shortened the barrel and the stock on the 1892, and that name has now lived on with the standard 1892, not just the customised one. In Battlefield 4, this name has been taken forward, I think, due to the issues that they have with gun manufacturers. You'll notice that most weapons in this game don't have their full names, like the AEK is not, it's not its full name, basically, and that's the reason that this has been taken forward. The Mare's Leg is a lever action rifle. Now, what does that really mean? Well, this thing, as you can probably tell in the gameplay behind, is very much intended to be used like a sniper rifle within the game, but it does have one rather glaring difference. You're required to cock the weapon up and chamber a new round each time you want to fire one, which is very similar to a bolt action rifle, but here it takes up so much of your screen that you're likely to leave yourself exposed. Another difference, and a unique feature of the Mare's Leg, is that it's placed in the secondary category of weapons. It's not a primary weapon, and this means you can equip it alongside another sniper rifle if you want to, or any of the other available classes. You could run PKP Pecheneg and the Mare's Leg, the Ace-23 and the Mare's Leg, or even the SRR-61 and the Mare's Leg if you wanted to. Think of this thing then as a pocket sniper rifle, one that you can whip out on any other class, and you can have that extended range and accuracy that you're looking for when you want to use a sniper rifle. And I know what you're thinking, surely giving every soldier in the game a chance to take a rifle as a secondary weapon is going to make it like a sniper fest and everyone's getting killed all the time. Well, you might have a little bit of a point. In the CTE right now, a lot of people are using it, but I think that's just because it's new. But DICE have at least attempted to balance this thing out. So let's take a look at some of the stats. First up is the damage model. You're looking at a max damage of 56 inside 15 meters, which will get you a guaranteed one hit kill to the head, but then that drops off to only 37.5 damage at 60 meters. So already from this we can see, yes, you're going to be able to get the one-shot headshot at close range, but you're not going to be able to do that at long range. 37.5 times 2 for that headshot multiplier only comes to 75 damage, so outside of that 60 meters, and even further into that as well, you're going to need to follow up with another hit to take that guy down. It's a major drawback of using this thing. You might have an assault rifle or a carbine that you can use to start taking out targets first. Maybe they are a little bit too far away, but you've got a couple of hit markers. And there's still a chance that you might not be able to take that player down when using the Mare's Leg at long range, which is a little bit of, I don't know, kind of makes it a little bit useless actually. Magazine size is kind of not the best way to describe it, but there we go, is sitting at a mediocre 6 rounds, and really this functions like a shotgun. You reload it round by round rather than with a cartridge, and that puts you at even more of a disadvantage. You can interrupt the Mare's Leg by shooting the thing, and you can interrupt the reload, but it doesn't actually achieve anything, because by shooting it, it means that you can't aim down sights whilst you're reloading to shoot the thing. Makes it a little bit difficult to use, unlike a shotgun where you can shoot and reload at the same time, because you don't have to aim down sights because you've got that cone of fire. With the Mare's Leg you have to aim down sights in order to get the thing to be accurate, which is fairly annoying, but I guess that's just the way that the weapon works, and it's another way of balancing it, because at close range it is extremely powerful. And while we're on that point actually, yes, this thing is really powerful at close range, which might lead you to think that it is actually a primary weapon, and you end up forgetting that it isn't, because it's a secondary. And that can lead you into a few problems. Quite a few times I found myself needing to shoot an enemy who surprised me at close range, but I'm reloading the Mare's Leg, I'm not going to use it. And I go to reach for a pistol, and then I realise that I can't have one because the Mare's Leg is in its place. Perhaps a tip for this thing then is when using it, take care, because you're sacrificing a really valuable sidearm for one that's really like a second primary weapon in certain aspects. Bullets fly at a not too shabby 520 meters a second, which means long range targets can be hit with relative ease, but you will have to deal with the slightly higher than average bullet drop that this weapon is unfortunately lumbered with. With these stats, Dice LA are basically trying to get you to use this thing at medium range as opposed to long range, and what they want you to do is finish off targets that are already damaged, because like I said, at longer ranges you can't one-shot kill somebody with this thing. If you think of the Mare's Leg as just a follow-up weapon, something that's supposed to complement your primary weapon but is there to deal a little bit more damage and help with taking people down, then this thing really is an awesome piece of kit, and it's a ton of fun to use as well. I giggled with excitement many times when using it, and you can go on some really good streaks as well. So there you are, the Mare's Leg in all its glory. I just want to mention that some of these stats could still change before we see it make its way into the full game, but right now it's a great weapon added to the battlefield, and it offers another unique playstyle as well. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could leave me a rating, that'd be absolutely fantastic, and hit up g2a.com/r/Westy for all the latest deals on the greatest games. The link is in the description. But until next time, my name is Westy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.